Hey guys, it's On for Games, and welcome back for round 4 of the top tips for Rainbow Six Siege maps. This time for the Kafe Dostoyevsky, Dostoyevsky, Donetski, Destroy Jetsky. Alright, so tip number 1. My buddy just told me about this little gem. During bomb defusal, there's always a benefit to placing the diffuser in an easily defendable location, forcing the defenders to make reckless choices to try and stop it from not blowing up, I guess. You're setting a bomb stopper. One of the 3 bomb options in Cafe going to the Mets game is the train room. If it isn't you're attacking, skip the crappy model room and go straight for the dining room option. Blow a hole in the wall by the staircase, either with a standard breach charge or a thermite charge if you have to. Right on the other side of that, there's a little panel that you can drop into the meat locker below. Place the defusal device on the other side towards the stairs and then blow the panel. What do you think he's typing into the diffuser? Like a serial code? While guarding from the staircase or multiple other positions if you're not alone at this point, it'll be a real struggle for the defenders to get around the now super annoying hole in front of the bomb stopper briefcase, which is what we're now calling it. Why isn't that shit all ready to go? I think you should hit enter. He's always like, let me just enter the last little parameters. With any luck, they'll screw up and they'll drop through the floor, wasting valuable time and probably sealing the match for it. It's a bomb. Enter. Okay, so tip number 2. This one's pretty common, but I feel like I should mention it. If the train room is the objective for any mode, you have to be super careful about the room above. The entire ceiling can be destroyed, pretty much, providing a million different vantage points for people to shoot you down through the slots. It's usually a great idea to have a defender or 2 or more up on that floor, watching out for people trying to breach through that entryway, or just kind of messing with you. If they try to come that way, great. If not, at least they're set up for some great flanking positions down either of the staircases. If you're attacking and thinking of breaching or supporting from above, be really careful about entering that room. People usually try to set up defenses like that because I just said it was a great idea, and obviously everybody follows my advice. Point is, roamers love to hang out up there. It's a great position regardless, so careful. Bringing us to tip number 3. Enough with the damn train room. How about the kitchen? It turns out to feed a building the size of Cafe Ivan Drago, you need a big kitchen. Kafe Dostoyevsky. Long story short, there's no way you can get every panel in every spot you possibly need to protect the kitchen, but you can get pretty close. The problem is that damn meat locker with 3 breachable walls and a ceiling panel to boot. Probably not even frickin' Russian. Ultimately, your best bet is probably to leave a panel unprotected and turn it into a murder wall. Some people do that in the meat locker, but I prefer the 2 furthest inside the kitchen by the, what are they, sinks or a stove? I don't know. That way, anyone that tries to breach through it, even if you fail to support the little murder hole you create, can shoot them from the other side too, through the door. This leaves you with plenty of panels left to reinforce every other wall in the kitchen, and most of them are pretty required. It can essentially shut down an entry point besides thermite. I'll feel terrible. It's like Polish or something. Okay, so next up is the amazing reading room. And by amazing, I mean shitty. And by reading room, I mean death closet. Seriously, it's just the worst. There are 2 roof panels, plenty of walls, and some walls you can't even get to and just remain open no matter what. Some of the walls that can be paneled up are super skinny too, and I don't even think an operator can get through them. If they blew a charge or something, it would just kind of like make a hole. Plus, the drones always get in there. They roll right in. They're like, found it. It sounds like an attacker's dream, and it usually is, but most of the time it just comes down to luck or reflexes, neither of which are my strong suit. Because then I spend the next 10 minutes wandering around shooting missed. Best way to tip the scales is having a defender or 2 guarding the ceiling entrances. If either of those ceiling panels get open, things can get kind of rough. But then when I'm the drone, I roll in and someone's like, done. Next, there are a couple great murder hole opportunities. Next to the door leading towards the linen closet, there's that skinny panel that you can reinforce, or you could just leave it, poke little holes in there and shoot people. Or behind that, above the couch, is a panel that you can't reinforce, and that looks over the stairs and towards the front of the building. You might as well turn it into a line of sight. Just be careful not to have it used against you. And also, that linen closet is always handy for protecting that rear entrance. Does anyone else judge how difficult the match is going to be by how quickly your drones get shot? I do, every time. If I get shot in like 2 seconds, I'm like, we're fucked. So by tip number 5, I've pretty much run down all the major objective points, except the meat locker. Everyone loves that meat locker. But screw it, let's talk about the meat locker. This upstairs bar feels incredibly open, and guess what? It really is. The skylight can be kind of devastating for a number of reasons. Generally, those outside have the advantage, and they can throw a drone down to see what's going on, they can throw grenades, and they can just kind of peek just over the edge just in time to shoot you. If possible, stay out of the line of sight of the skylight and just let them drop in. While they're coming down, there's a few seconds where they're pretty unprotected and they're just kind of ziplining down. You should probably mute or bandit japper some of the more critical reinforced panels, especially those from the janitor's closet on the opposite side of the meat locker. Once open, the defenders can very easily be surrounded or peppered from multiple sides, and if the objective is hostage, waves of attackers assaulting the meat locker will eventually catch the defense off guard. And by off guard, I mean reloading and screwed. And then it's over. But also remember that the meat locker is a great opportunity for some confusing and hilarious tactics.
Get in there.
Don't get on camera! Wait. I'm just watching out of room for the camera.
Everybody on.
Everybody on. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I have for Cafe I Must Break You. If you can think of any other tips for this map, please let me know in the comments. Like the video if you enjoy fusing the ceiling of the train room as much as I do, and definitely subscribe if you're new. I've got plenty of siege maps left to do and other siege videos that I haven't even thought of. So I hope to see you guys back, and thanks for watching.
I'm watching the
Bob
camera.
the Builder. Can we break it? Yes, we
That's
can.